Thank you for your presence.
A union renewed in a quiet town in the Midwest, where amber waves of grain stretched endlessly. A unique relationship began to blossom between the people of the United States and their government. It wasn't a romance in the traditional sense, but a profound and transformative partnership that had all the makings of a love story. The people's voiced the story began in the aftermath of a crisis, a time when mistrust and frustration with the government had reached an all-time high. Citizens from all walks of life felt unheard, their dreams buried beneath layers of bureaucracy. Among them was Maria Torres, a young teacher from Kansas, who believed in the promise of democracy but felt its light dimming. Maria started a local initiative called Echoes of the People, a grassroots movement aimed at creating direct lines of communication between citizens and government representatives. What began as a small-town project quickly gained national attention as people from all 50 states shared their hopes, frustrations, and ideas. The government listens in Washington, D.C. Newly elected President James Monroe Anderson, a former community organizer, watched the movement with intrigue. Anderson had always believed that the government was not a distant entity but an extension of the people. Inspired by Maria's efforts, he initiated a program called Bridges of Trust, which mandated monthly town halls, digital feedback platforms, and citizen advisory boards at every level of government. For the first time in decades, the government didn't just listen, it acted. Policies addressing healthcare, education, and climate change were crafted based on the collective wisdom of its citizens. Moments of Connection. Maria was invited to the White House to share her vision. It was a historic meeting, not because of its grandeur, but because of its authenticity. The president, senators, and community leaders sat in a circle, listening as Maria spoke about the importance of mutual respect and trust. "It's not about us versus them," she said. "It's about us together. We are the government, and the government is us." Her words resonated deeply, becoming the motto of the Bridges of Trust initiative. Acts of love. Over time, the relationship between the people and the government transformed. Public officials attended community events, students designed public policy projects that were reviewed by Congress, and ordinary citizens volunteered to work alongside government agencies to implement local programs. The government, once seen as a distant monolith, became a partner in progress. People felt heard, seen, and valued. In return, they began to trust and support their leaders in ways that had once seemed impossible. A renewed union. Years later, Maria stood on the steps of the Capitol, now a senator herself. Looking out at the diverse crowd gathered to celebrate the anniversary of the Bridges of Trust initiative, she reflected on how far they had come. "This is our love story," she said. "It's not perfect. It's messy, challenging, and requires work every single day. But it's real, and it's ours." The people cheered, their voices echoing across the nation, a testament to what was possible when love, in its purest form, fueled the connection between a government and its people. And so, the United States entered a new chapter, one defined not by division, but by unity, trust, and the enduring power of a collective dream.